Shaq gets Nah, what's going on, everybody?
Oh my God.
We are back. This is episode 2 of Talk That in Ring with Jay.
DK.
That's right. We are back. We are back.
Another one.
Back like we never left.
Guys,
Because we ain't never left.
These girls. But we are back, guys. We are back. This is exciting. We finally doing this.
Immaculate.
How y'all feel about it so far? Like, we did
It
episode
was
1.
cool. It was very natural.
Yep.
We funny, so we giving each other a laugh. It was good.
I like giving out opinions, our inputs.
That's right. If y'all looking for spoilers and shit, y'all got the wrong ones. Y'all better.
We don't got no sources. We all the sources.
We ain't got no sources. All we got is knowledge.
We got our knowledge and our love for wrestling. That's about it. That's all you gonna get from us. Guys,
For real.
so if you follow us on the Talk That Instagram page, that's _in-ring with JDK, then you will know that we did the homework, and we explained the homework segment on last week's show. So if you're tuning in now, the homework segment is we give each other a pay-per-view, or premium live event now.
Oh, fancy.
Premium live event or a show, and we go back and watch it, and we review it, and we just look at it through fresh eyes, with new lenses and stuff. And the one that I assigned was Survivor Series 2006. So guys, have y'all done it? Have y'all done the homework?
Yeah.
Have you done it? Huh?
Yep, we did it together.
I have.
Okay,
I have done it.
You sound a little. Okay.
So
All right.
let's talk about it.
Let's go.
All right. Listen, I'm get the elephant out of the room. I think the highlight of that whole pay-per-view for me was the traditional Survivor Series elimination.
Because there was two of
There
them.
was two.
And
see the one
watching
with
it
Ric
back through
Flair
fresh.
and all
No, it was another one. It was one where what was it? John Cena, Sabu.
Yeah.
thrown together.
Big Show came. It was
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley was on John Cena's team. Test.
It was so thrown together. I don't even remember who was on the opposing team.
it was very not memorable.
You know what it
at
is?
all.
Because I didn't care for ECW at that time.
And it was a lot of ECW.
I don't think I ever cared for ECW at that.
That was when they were like the third brand
at any
at
point.
that point.
To be
Yeah.
honest. Well, mainly because I didn't watch ECW growing up.
Yeah, so
And
when
y'all
they
started after
bought
me,
it,
so it was long gone.
yeah, and when they brought it back as a third brand. They tried, but it just fell short.
It's cute.
It was irrelevant, and it was like the only way you would be really excited to watch that is if you was a prior fan. I'm like,
if you
the
was
original.
but even the old school fans, they didn't enjoy it because it was like that's not what core ECW was.
Right. It was really hardcore.
Yeah, if they was going to make it a third brand or something, they should have kept some of the old elements with it.
Yeah,
like they made it was all HD and they had the same set as Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, we got on track because I could go on the ECW rant. Like y'all know the shit I be saying. But yeah, the main one. I'm sorry, how stacked this fucking team was. DX,
Generation X.
the Hardys, and CM Punk. Like Slaughter.
They swept.
Oh my God.
Then Team Rated RKO, they had Rated
Gregory
RKO.
Helms. They had Gregory Helms. Johnny Nitro. He wasn't even Morrison at that time.
Oh.
Johnny Nitro. And Mike Knox. That's who it was. It was Mike Knox. Remember Shawn Michaels super kicked him?
No, I know. I felt like Shawn. I'm like, was he a part of this?
You know what I loved about doing this homework is that this was before I started watching wrestling. So watching it, I was just like, oh shit, like.
And I had a little bit of prior, not that much, but I had a little bit of prior knowledge to where I was able to tell her who these people was and what they had going on at the time that the match was happening.
Yeah, because I didn't know who the hell Mike Knox was.
I'll just say this. This was one of the questions I posted on the Instagram page before we got rebranded to Talk That.
Yeah.
One of the questions I posted, like, which version of D-Generation X was your favorite? Like, y'all scroll down on Instagram.
I would say.
But I put like 1997 to 1998.
I feel like they were really reckless and disrespectful at that time.
Yeah, like it was Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Chyna, and then it was I'll say Rick Rude too. But then I'll say
Shawn Michaels left. Shawn Michaels got injured.
Right.
He left, and then the very next Raw after he left, then Triple H added Road Dogg, X-Pac.
Yes, that's
Billy
what
Gunn.
I like that
X-Pac
DX,
and
but
everything.
my favorite was when him and Shawn Michaels reunited in
And
06.
in 06.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said that was my favorite version. And you know, I grew up on the X-Pac, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, China,
And
Tori.
you liked them too. You did.
I was
Wasn't
a
you a fan
fanatic.
of them? You used to get upset when,
I was a
Triple H.
Okay, we don't gotta do all that.
You don't gotta go that far back, right?
Okay, we don't gotta do all that. But listen, like, yo, it was a slaughter.
It was
a
a
slaughter.
clean sweep. Yeah, Bob Howe.
There was a lot of funny moments in that match too.
It was.
What was a standout moment for y'all?
With-
Like looking back at it now.
I want to see if you're gonna say what I'm thinking.
What?
Go ahead. I wasn't. Go ahead, maybe.
When Edge and Randy was trying to run off,
Yeah.
and the Hardys went after them, it was just
Yeah.
like, where y'all thought y'all was going? Come on.
Yeah, when they tried to turn around and walk off with their belts, it was like,
What?
Ed was like,
Like,
nah,
bring that ass
she
here.
ain't doing
Like-
it. Yeah, nah. But my favorite part was when Shawn Michaels was in the ring with Johnny Nitro and they was doing the bouncing over,
Uh-huh.
and then he slid out and
And
put
then
his arm around
Melina.
And she ain't even know that was him. She seen him being all cute. She turned around, she saw him.
Yo,
She's
she
like,
was a loudmouth bitch. Like, I couldn't stand
we was, right, we was laughing at all the screams she kept doing. She was like, ah!
Did you guys see when Triple H waved at Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
Mike
yeah.
Knox pushed him, and when they eliminated him, they was like, "Who is he? Who is he?"
Lee Shaw was like, was he a part of this match? Exactly, because like nobody knew who the fuck. Why would they? It was. You know what?
It was a clean sweep. I'm not gonna lie. It was
And
a
I
clean
think,
sweep.
correct
Everybody
me if I'm wrong, because I know one of these know-it-all sources, they're gonna be like, no, they didn't. I believe it was the first ever clean sweep in a Survivor Series match ever.
Because
in
it was
its
like
history.
no
That
like,
was-
and I understand like I wouldn't want to have anybody from that team get eliminated by
Exactly.
any
Like,
like,
it was
nobody
strong.
on the
On
other
the
team was
team.
strong enough to
Exactly.
eliminate
Yeah.
anybody that was on that team.
Like
So
it had to go
literally a
that
clean
way.
sweep.
It had to go that way.
Yeah.
And it was so dope because they all had their individual rivals with each member on the team. See, that's what makes sense in a Survivor Series
Yeah.
match. You
Right.
can't just throw. I hated when they did the SmackDown versus Raw.
And they
with
just
Survivor.
threw people.
I hated
Yeah.
it. It made no sense. But that match, it was phenomenal.
It makes it
Yeah, it
more better
was.
when there's history behind the matches and behind the stars.
Like between DX and Rated RKO, they had their storyline like brewing and stuff like that. When I don't know if it was before or after when Rated RKO cosplayed them with the fake noses and stuff like that.
They had a long rivalry, so it
Yeah,
could have
it
been
was-
either or.
yeah,
honestly
yeah,
speaking,
yeah.
that and then Matt Hardy, he had the rivalry with
With Helms.
Hurricane.
Oh, Gregory Helms. Oh, okay.
Gregory Helms,
No,
yeah.
because I remember Jeff had the rivalry with Nitro over the
and CM
Intercontinental
Punk
title.
and
That's why
Mike
he had that
Knox.
belt.
That's why he has
And
to
CM
fight.
Punk and Mike Knox had their thing.
So it made sense.
So it
really
made
did.
sense,
It
and
made
they
sense.
swept. It was an amazing match. It was fun.
It really was.
What was the other lineup?
Let's talk about Undertaker versus Mr. Kennedy.
Okay, let's do that. Nah, you know what I love? I just love how Undertaker is this big character where he don't even need a title.
Yeah,
He don't need to
that's
have
true.
the championship fuse to put on one of the marquee matches on every.
Yeah, because that match was actually pretty good. And then looking back at it, I was thinking like, because of I know where everybody is now, I was kind of just like Kennedy. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Like,
Kennedy.
but I could tell that they was building him up to be something
Somebody,
that
yeah.
otherwise they wouldn't have did that. So it's like I kind of remember how things were around that time, like watching SmackDown and stuff. How he was on it. He was really one of he was one of those higher mid carders. You know,
Right,
like he
right.
wasn't a main eventer, but he was like.
Yeah, they actually built him up to win the Money in the Bank the following year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they had a lot of stock in him, but you know that's another conversation. Like, what happened to him? This is really messed up. But
We gonna talk
yeah,
about
we
this.
gonna get into that
We'll unpack this.
a little later. But but Undertaker, he always worked with the up and comers and always gave them the push.
Yeah, always.
You know, so that's every Undertaker feud during that era was like super dope.
Yeah.
And I think that was his prime.
I feel like that
I
was
feel
when he was really
2000,
like.
I say that run from 2004 to like 2000, I'll say 9.
He was his.
that was his best his fucking best.
Yeah, that was his best.
Then we had what else we had on there?
Lita versus Mickey James Women's
Oh.
Championship, Lita's retirement match.
Mickey James was my favorite during that.
I
era.
loved her. Oh my god, I still do. She's still that me. You know,
that was a good little match. I was happy Mickey won.
The build up was very funny and interesting, humorous. Prime time coming out, selling her stuff at the end was funny.
That was like a retirement match, right?
Yeah, that was a retirement match.
What a way to go out, right?
They were selling her lingerie and shit.
Yeah, they came out with the box with her undergarments in there. And
That's funny how it started off the show like, yo.
And look at one of the matches.
Rest in peace, Shad Gaspard.
It was, rest in peace to Shad Gaspard. It was just crazy because we was talking about how overwhelming it was watching that Survivor Series match, because like looking at it now, like you know where all of them ended up at. So it's like, like you see like Triple H, what Triple H is doing, you see what Shawn Michaels is doing now, you see what CM Punk is doing now, and it's like, like it's really full circle, like for all of them.
It's super dope, and you see what the Hardys is doing.
Yes.
Nothing. I don't know. When I peek in occasionally in AEW, I look and I be like,
I just seen something
they're still
with
tag
Jeff.
teaming.
Yeah, Jeff is injured, so.
Listen, that's another
And you know what's crazy? Jeff Hardy's injured now, but he was really one of those wrestlers that really never got injured. Like
contrary to all the stunts he did,
he's never been injured before. He said that when I watched his documentary, like he never broke a bone or nothing. So I'm just like surprised, like.
I have a question. Do y'all think TNA treated Mickey James better than WWE?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like TNA
like
held
just
up.
in overall.
Yes. Yeah. But when Mickey was in her prime in WWE, she was really in her prime.
Mickey,
like
she
was
her first run.
Her first run was.
They treated her phenomenally. I think as far as like on camera and championships and
it's
wins.
just when she came back. What year was that?
She came back 2016 with Alexa Bliss.
I didn't like that. But everything prior to that,
for that one,
everything prior to that, phenomenal legendary status. But everything after that was just like y'all forgetting who she is. You know what I'm saying? Like she go to TNA and they know who she is.
Her history,
they should have gave her a championship in that one.
At least one more run. Like give her that. What is she 6? She's a 5-time. She need. I was hoping she. What
Mickey
was it?
James?
6-time.
I believe she's a 6 or 7. One of them. No, she's a 6.
She's a 6. Yeah, I would have loved for her to win a championship from Alexa Bliss during that time.
The way the storyline went, that's what I thought they were going to go.
That's what I was hoping it was going to, but
it didn't go that way at all. They had her like Alexa Bliss like sidekick.
Like her sidekick and lackey, and we all know like if her and
Mickey,
come on now, you know, it's
that's
like
Mickey James, like
right.
Nah, but I think TNA overall like treated her the way she should be treated. Listen, we can talk about Mickey all day. Who else was on the Survivor Series 2006 card? We had the other Survivor Series match, the Spirit Squad.
Oh, versus the Legends. It was Sergeant Slaughter, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes. I love Dusty Rhodes.
You always had a soft spot for Dusty Rhodes.
Which I discovered watching and doing the homework. I didn't know Dolph Ziggler at the time was a member of the Spirit Squad.
What is he, Nikki? He was Nikki? Like,
Nikki.
Johnny!
I didn't know. And it was so weird looking at him and
I don't even know only names like that. Like,
I think I know it's John. It's Kenny,
Baxter.
Johnny, Mickey, Nikki. And I'm assuming he was Nikki. I'm assuming he was Nikki because his name is Nick.
Bobby, Ricky, Mike.
I'm assuming he was Nikki, but yeah, he was in there. He was in there.
Oh
they went against the Legends and they lost.
Yeah, but see, you get a pass because you started watching late, and you're not like one of these assholes pretending that they know every fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I always loved Dusty Rhodes.
I'm taking in everything as you know the homework. I'm taking it in like, oh, I didn't know this about this person.
See, and that's what makes it fun, right?
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun. That's why I thought of this segment. I think it'll be really cool. I don't know how y'all feel about going back to like. Watching something in '89.
Good luck.
Well then,
I'm Wikipedia those results.
But yeah, it was Ric Flair was in that match.
Yeah, I guess he was a team
Dusty
captain.
Rhodes.
I guess he was a team captain.
Yeah.
I love Dusty. Once his theme song came on.
Dusty Rose. Oh